Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a 5-question tarot card reading. So this reading, your name and info will be confidential. We'll only go over your questions. So we're going to start off with clearing out the energy with some Palo Santo, and then I will start shuffling, hun. So I know I just gave you a recent love reading, and it's basically clarification and confirmation on exactly what I was talking about and going over those questions that you have for me. So, all right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I am focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Thank you. Namaste. So let's go to your questions here. All right, so start shuffling. So your first question is, I know you mentioned we are discussing our relationship when I get back. Does that mean we are breaking up? Is it coming from him because I don't want to break up? We were actually discussing we were going to have a small traditional wedding here in that place. So there's something going on with him. What's bringing up all this? So let's tune into what his energy, what's going on. Again, I don't always remember what I say in readings. I do know I said there's this energy where he does want to work it out, but his actual inner self, like he struggles with it because I feel like he has those moments where sometimes he'll just say things just to make you happy, and deep down he doesn't know what he wants. So let's see here. We're going to shuffle here and see what he's picking up. We would like to know about this client's partner's energy, what's going on in his mind, and about what I said recently about the break. So I noticed that it's like I feel like he has a lot going on in his mind. All right, he always has a lot going on in his mind, so it could be very fear-based. Okay, this is definitely something going on within his mind, within himself. I feel like it's hard for him to manage everything at the same time. So what happens is that he gets overwhelmed. So he'll get overwhelmed with all these concepts and stuff like that. There's definitely legal stuff. So again, maybe with where he lives, maybe documents, maybe the apartment thing. There's just something with documents that he's getting stressed over, okay? Or there's something where he's having issues managing everything all at once, okay? I do feel like again, oh my goodness, it's like, this came out in the last reading, he does feel trapped. I don't know why. I do feel like he's confused in what he wants and like the future and what options he has. He's confused on what to choose, and I feel like he's just going with the flow for now. And you guide him a lot. I feel like you guide him a lot. I feel like you set up the path a lot for him, and that's why I feel like maybe what's very important is to always ask him, what do you want? What do you forget about what I want? Forget about what I've like expressed to you. I want to know what you want. I want to know what your heart's telling you, because sometimes when you guide the person or you lay out the path for them a lot, they can't really tune into what they want. So it's kind of like it's just being laid out for them. So it's like it's not good, because then you don't know what he's really feeling, and he's maybe just going with what you're saying because he doesn't want to get you upset, he doesn't want to hurt you and stuff like that. I feel like he's just trapped. I feel like he feels like he's confused. I do feel like he wants to work it out, but he's very overwhelmed with everything else around him. That's why I'm saying maybe there's this sense where maybe he'll postpone the little traditional wedding, or maybe he'll talk about things again with you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up with it. I don't see like like again, that was just a possibility maybe of a breakup. What I see is the possibility of him talking about the relationship with you and talking about things again. I feel like he'll say things and maybe change his mind, or he's not consistent with things when he says things to you. I feel like it's because maybe he's not ready, or he's not ready for the very strong commitment, or he's not ready for all that. He gets overwhelmed thinking it's so much. He can't handle a lot. That's what I'm picking up. He can't handle a lot. Okay? Um, you also mentioned we possibly need a break. If we live together, how would that work? I love him so much. I've been blind to see it. Things have been working well, I feel. Um, yeah, I feel like it's been working well too. I don't feel anything like, I don't feel like he's gonna just abruptly break up with you. That's not the case. I feel like he's willing to work, but it's just there's a lot of things he has to press that he has to talk to you about, that I feel like maybe he's just scared to talk to you about because he knows that it will hurt you, or you will not, like, you will feel sad about it. So there's definitely that sense of like him talking about the relationship again, maybe postponing the traditional wedding, maybe waiting more. But there is this energy that I'm picking up. I'm gonna ask this question. If we live together, how would that work with a breakup? I don't see a breakup coming up soon. I see more of like there's probably gonna be a discussion or talking about the relationship. Possibly yes, a breakup, but it's more of like a break, or maybe postponing things, or just like like not like thinking about those things so much. So I'm gonna see here. He can't take a lot. That's what I'm picking up with him. He can't take a lot. I just feel like he says one thing and then he does the opposite sometimes, or he like doesn't mean what he says all the time. So that's something I want you to be careful with. And if anything, yes, I don't feel like you've been blind to see it. I feel like you know this about him. I feel like you've experienced these things with him in the past. It's just you're just very hopeful and you have a lot of faith, so that's what keeps you going with him and the relationship itself, and because you guys have gone through a lot together. So I'm gonna ask this question here: if there's a possible breakup, or if like what's gonna come out of him with this situation. All I'm seeing, hun, when I pull these cards out, again, here you go. You got the star. Your guides are saying to stay, have faith and hope still, because again, like I said, he wants to work it out. I just feel like there's moments where he'll be hot and cold. I'm picking that up, and he'll do like 180 turns sometimes, then he comes back to it, and he goes again, and he comes back to it. So it's more of like they're saying like just be careful. I see the world card here, so I do see travel. You guys are traveling like the world, like going across the country and the world. That's what when I get the world card means traveling. Um, and I don't see a possible breakup. I don't see that. I just your guides are saying to be careful with his hot and cold moments. Like you want someone who's sure of what they want. You want someone that you don't have to like literally like feed him with what should happen, you know? It has to come out of him. That's what the cards are saying to me. It has to come out of him. I feel like your guides are saying to hang in there. And know that I do sense that he does love you though. He does love you. That's the energy I pick up. He does love you. Um, I just don't want you to get your hopes up, because there's just something I'm picking up with him not always meaning what he says. So please, I want you to just stay strong, and like don't put your eggs all in one basket with him. Like you focus on what you need to do with your job, love him, be with him, plan what you're planning, but just know these things. I just feel like he can be hot and cold. And I just want you to be okay and aware of that. Um, After your reading, I've been thinking, oh, so you said if we live together, how would that work? Um, I can't see past that point because I don't see a like an actual breakup happening now. I just see that when that card came up in the last reading, it just represents that there's a possible breakup and that there's possibilities where you guys will talk about the relationship. So, like in a what if, I would say that it would be like you guys are just living together, but you guys are doing your own thing, if anything. And maybe I don't see him like wanting to end it completely. I see him maybe wanting to take a little breathing space and work on the relationship, but him wanting to not think so much maybe about the wedding and stuff like that. I see him like changing his mind a lot. So just be careful with that. After your reading, I've been thinking while I've been here, if I would come without him, and am I coming without him? If so, when? After reading, I've been thinking while I've been here, if I would come without him, I would have. If I'm coming without him, what does that? After your reading, I've been thinking while I've been here, if I would come without him, and I would, and I would, I would. Am I coming without him? And if so, when? Okay, so you're talking about, I guess, when you go to the country Italy, like if you're gonna go without him, and if so, when? I think that's what you're asking me. If I'm coming without him, how would it work for my papers, legal status to work here? Will he marry me just to help me, or would I find a job that can use me being American or whatever? Okay, so you're first asking, will he come without you and when? Okay, so I'm going to ask the cards, will he come without you to this country, to Italy? The client wants to know, just feel like you can depend on everything he says, you know? There's just something with that, you know, and I'm not trying to be neurotic or paranoid, but I'm just picking up something like that, you know? Sometimes things happen where the person starts saying their fears and what they're afraid of, but it's good if it's good if he does do that, because then that means he's opening up to you. So it will he come without her to this place? Will he come without her? Okay, here, I really do feel like he's not sure again, and I feel like he's still thinking about it. I feel like he's still not sure. So for now, I would say it's a no. I don't see him coming with you, and it's due to like the move. So it's due to him not sure still. He's still thinking about it. I don't, it's that energy, like I feel like those kind of people where like you say something and then you back out last minute. So it's like he's not sure still. He's still thinking about it, hun. I don't see him very 100% sure on this, and I don't see that. Your next question, if I'm coming without him, how would it work for my papers, legal status? Uh, will he marry me or just help me? Or would I find that job? Okay. Will he marry her just to be there for her, or will she find a job? Legally, or would she just work legally? Let's see here. Let's see what I pick up here. I want you to, it's like your guides are telling me they want you to be with somebody that's sure of the relationship. I don't feel like he's sure of the relationship, and I don't like that. I feel like he loves you, but like I think he has commitment issues. I feel like he has commitment issues, and he's scared of like things that are written in stone. Like I feel like he's scared of things that are final. There's something about that I'm picking up. All right. Okay. Will he marry her there, or will she find a job, or will she just work legally? Oh my goodness, the same cards came up again. Yeah, the Tower card came up again, so that means the relationship is like, possible there's possible issues in the near future. But the Trapped card again. Will they get married? Like, Hmm. Yeah. No, I get this energy that no, it will not happen. I feel like this energy, you're probably going to have to be independent on your own and be strong. Because the Queen of Wands came up, and that means independence. It's like you're probably going to have to figure out on your own. And you're not going to be able to it's like I feel like you're gonna realize you're gonna have to figure it out on your own with this. So I would say then, if anything, you're gonna have to work illegally. And I feel like he'll help you probably. I don't feel like if anything, he'll probably help you. He'll probably help you. But I don't see like him like committing to the whole thing. I'm gonna ask it again just to clarify here. Will he marry her so they can live in this country? This client with this person that she's with. No, I don't feel so. No, the marriage thing won't happen, but I do feel like he's gonna be willing to like help you maybe and be there for you as like just caring for you, but I just don't see that. It's like he can't let go of whatever is happening to him here in this country. Maybe he's not ready. I don't feel like he's ready, and it's just hard for him to manage everything. Your guides are saying you have to be logical with this. I'm going to ask now if working legally, if that's going to be the case for you. I see someone helping you as well. So I don't know if it's like a friend or like a family member helping you with this whole thing when you go to this different country to live there. I do see you living there. I do see you living there. And I feel like it'll be soon. I don't feel like it'll be far away. There's something about I think you've been planning it already either way. I think you've been planning it either way. Let me see here. I think it'll be soon. I don't feel like it's far away when you move over there. I'm picking up within like before a year. So I feel like it's going to happen this year. You're going to move over there within this year. I would say the farthest like 9 months. I'm picking up 8 months from now. Play work lately. Yeah, the Tower card came up again. And yeah, he's not ready. He's confused. Will she work so it's yeah, I'm feeling like somebody's gonna help you with this. So like a friend or like a family member is gonna help. Somebody's gonna assist you with this. I don't know if it's an actual person like in the business or something, but somebody's gonna assist you with this whole process of like the papers and stuff, or like finding work over there, even if it's illegally for some time. Oh, well, you said, will they find a job? So I feel like you won't have to work illegally. I feel like somebody's going to help you. Somebody's going to help you find a job that can use you being American. There's just something with that. Somebody's going to assist you with that. That's what I'm picking up. And I feel you moving soon. I don't feel it. And I see like contracts. So for me, it could be somebody who's working there will connect you with something. But I see that within like 9 months or so. This will all happen quick. I don't feel like it's going to take a long time with them going over there. And I have a feeling that your fiance is going to tell you, "Oh, just go over there without me and I will settle things here first and then it will happen and I'll go over there." So I think he's just saying that. So I'm not sure if like the wedding will happen. I don't see that happening right now, but I do see that he'll probably say, "Go over there without me. I'm going to settle everything here first without you. You go on your own." So please keep this in mind. I see you having to figure things on your own. Then the last question you have here, my love, let me see here. I felt we were in old love and we were special. How does he feel about me, us? What will happen between us in the end? Okay, so I'm gonna do a love spread for that again. Again, your relationship you have with him, I feel like you guys are soulmates, but you guys are those kind of soulmates that you have to learn something with each other. You learn lessons with each other. I feel like you've dragged this relationship too much. There's something about dragging it. And there's always been those moments where you knew like you guys weren't compatible, or there's something forced about this relationship. I don't know why, but there's something forced about it, that maybe it was just dragging too long already, or I feel like he loves you, but in his own way. That's what I'm picking up. In his own way. I feel like you guys are opposites in some weird way, but you guys attract each other, because there's always that sense of opposites attract. So that's what I'm picking up with that. But you guys are meant to learn lessons and grow with each other. That's what you're supposed to do. But there's just something where I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's like, you gotta learn things with each other. That's the kind of love you guys have. It's like lessons and stuff. So I'm gonna ask for this client and him what's going on and what will be the outcome of this relationship. So let me just put his cards here first. For you. Here we go. And then I'll pull out some angel cards and I will end your reading, my love. All right. Wow, so the main outcome you got is the Lovers, so that's a good card. So I definitely see, this is very interesting. So there's a goodness to this. Again, you're learning lessons. Again, like I said, you're growing with each other. Okay, but the outcome I see is that you guys are going to try to work it out. You guys are going to have issues. And you guys are going to have a lot of decisions presented in front of you this year. That's what I'm picking up with this. So a lot of decisions are going to be presented to you and him, and a lot of choices. And it seems to me that you guys are trying to work it out. It's like you guys are going to be trying to work on these issues. That's what's coming up in this card for this year for you. I do see you have anxiety over this, and the idea of how to take control of your life with this situation. I do see here communication. You're willing to communicate. You're willing to see what happens. But I'm feeling like he's not ready. This card represents, when the Page of Swords, when it's upward, it means they're ready and up and ready and they want to go. The fact that it's down, it means that he's not ready. And he needs more time to think or to be ready. I feel like all is meant to be right now. Whatever's happening is happening. You know, it's supposed to happen. It's like saying like he needs more time. I do feel like as well, it's like it's saying it's worth it. It's just going to be a long process with him. He's just not ready, hun. There's something about he's not ready for this idea, or like, I just don't know. It's just kind of saying like, he needs more time, you know, but I do see you guys trying to work it out. I don't see anything negative for the outcome. It's more saying that a lot of choices and decisions are going to be presented, and the relationship is going to be worked on a lot this year, or there's going to be some issues where choices and decisions will be presented to you both. So that's what I see, hun. That's what I see. He needs more time. I'm going to pull out a couple of cards here. I do feel like he loves you in his own way. He just needs more time. He needs to figure himself out or figure out his situation. I'm going to pull out a couple cards here for you, my love, and then I'll end your reading here. I'll just pull out one, actually. All right. Let's go back here. Okay. So I do see here this card represents anxiety, you know. You're expecting the worst and you're worried. But they're saying do not overwhelm yourself about this. Do not be worried about this, okay? I'm going to pull out one more card here just to bring more information. And then I will end your reading. Seven of Water. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So obviously there's a lot of decisions and choices being presented in front of you. Your guides are saying, obviously, maybe they're saying even to wait it out, you know, before making all these decisions into moving into a different country. Maybe they're saying this, but they want you to figure out what you want to do. And they don't want you, like, the energy I get is like they don't want you holding back from doing what you love. That's what I'm feeling, because I feel like you've been doing that for a long time, or you've been waiting a lot, and they're just saying, don't wait on anyone anymore, wait on anything, since it's being presented to you, okay? pull out one more because to end it with 3, which 3 is a good number. Fears surrounding the wisdom to accept uncertainty in self-employment. So obviously that can represent the art you do and your business and everything. So the message right now towards the end is saying, before jumping into anything, really think about it, really go over what you have, and do this at a normal pace. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush anything right now. Do it at your own pace. You're on a trip over there. Enjoy yourself, and really see where things lead. Don't try to rush things, okay? But I feel like overall, things will work out. It's gonna be a little bumpy now. I just feel like he's not ready yet, and I just I want him to be ready when I want him to feel it on his own. Like, I don't want it to be like, he's forced or he's just being guided. So there's just something with give him time. I feel like the long-term thing is worth it, though. They're saying that it's worth it and he's willing to hang in there. It's just going to take a long process for him to be ready. Okay, but overall, your guides are saying don't rush anything, go at your own pace, don't overwhelm yourself and with anxiety over any of this stuff with moving or with your work. Just know, with really thinking about it and knowing that you're tired of holding yourself back and you really want to fulfill what you love already, that should allow you now to gain that strength to know what you want and what you don't want. So I'm gonna leave you with that, my love. I very much hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I brought clarification. Basically, do what you're doing, and when you can, just don't put all your eggs in one basket with him. That's the energy I get. Don't rely on him so much emotionally, like for now, because I feel like a lot's going on and it's a little bit hard for him to manage, and he gets overwhelmed easily. So do what you need to do, and I think if anything, you could ask him again. Like, you could be like, "Are you ready? Like, do you really want this?" To try to talk to him to see, and be like, I don't want this to be like you feel like you have to do this. I want to know what you think. I have a feeling that he'll probably say, "You go over there, and I'll go when I'm ready." I don't think you guys will be broken up. Maybe you guys will take a break from each other, or maybe he'll just say, "I need to settle things here first before I go over there." But I do see choices and decisions being presented in front of you guys, so you guys are going to be working on the relationship a lot this year. So I'm going to leave you with that, my love. Very much hope you enjoyed this reading, as I did my best, and I hope you're having a wonderful time in Italy, as it's beautiful over there, I can imagine. And I send you lots of good energy and love, and I'm always here for you if you need clarification on anything again, in the next coming weeks, if anything, or in a month. So let me know. I send you lots of love, and bye now.